Okay, say hello to our newest kittens. That's Marshall, and that's Mathers. I didn't name them. They are actually a pair of kittens that were in foster, one of my fosters. She has mom and 3 other babies. I've had Marshall and Mathers for about, I think today is day 6, and they look amazing. For 2 reasons. Today's the first day I'm filming them. I wasn't quite sure they would survive. When they first came, they were very, very malnourished. They have horrible diarrhea still, even after, as you can see. Now, his bottom is wet. He just had a white, like a wet wash rag and wipe. They have to have baths like once a day. But they have to have like wipe ups in between because they do. They have very bad diarrhea. Hello. Hello, Mathers. Say hello. And if you can see, I don't know if you can see all the smudges. I can't open it because they'll crawl out. I'll try to open it in just a minute so you can see them closer. But I did want to introduce them finally because it does, I do not think we're going to be able, our hope was to treat them for a couple days, get them well enough to reunite with mom, and that would be it, you know. So I wasn't going to film them. However, we had another vet consultation this morning, and we have changed their medicine because the original medicine didn't work. And it's gonna be, and it's 7 to 10 days, and so that will be 2 weeks, a little bit more than 2 weeks, and a lot of times you just can't, because they're gonna be used to the bottle by then, and mom, they're gonna be too old, so they will probably stay with me, and then mom has her other 3 babies at the other foster, and they are all just fine. We're not sure why these 2. I really think it's funny. All of those babies, the foster named them, are named after Eminem. He's I don't know if you'll know who he is, but you know, he's like a hip hop star, rapper, whatever. But I was like, I think it's kind of eerie that Marshall and Mathers are the 2 that got sick. And if you know, anyway, that's neither here nor there. This video is a what I call a real-time video, because I want to explain, oh, y'all, I want to explain, I wonder what they'll do if I open this. Hello. Okay, no. Yep, no. I know. They hear, anytime they hear my voice, they scream. They did just have their bottle. So I wanted to make a real-time video to explain why the videos have been so infrequent, and just give you, see, they have to have baths every single day, the poor things. But they are so much better. They've gained back the weight they've lost. Now, I would still like them to be a couple ounces bigger, but we have gained back our ground. Now, if we can just get rid of the diarrhea, we would be great. Okay. Now, I've written all this down, so hopefully I won't ramble for 100 years. But on YouTube, all my videos are 3 to 4 weeks behind because of just so many things that have happened. So this one is a little confusing because you're going to hear kittens running around you've not met. Because I do have a litter of kittens in here that I have videoed. There's film of them. You just haven't met them yet. So, and they like to come and watch through the window. Oh my goodness, somebody is going to the litter box, and it doesn't sound, oh no, it's good. It didn't sound like good poop, but it was a good poop. Anyway, but they're in here as well because they had poop problems, and yeah, so it might be a little confusing, but whatever. Now, one of the big, huge things that happened is, as you can see, we have an incubator. Lisa Hart's into incubator. I don't want to say too much about it because I did film it when I first set it up, and did a big thank you to Lisa, and that will be in another video. In that video, I did say there was a kitten named Mouse coming. He did not end up coming. It turned out he just had a massive load of worms. We extra dewormed him, and he turned out just fine. He stayed with his mama. And so these babies are actually the first babies that got to use the incubator, and I love it. So the videos are behind because several things. Community Cats has started a new branch of rescue. My foster Sarah, who I put the link to her Instagram up once already, I'll keep the link in the description so you can see. We started a new branch that she's running for senior cats and rehabilitation for big cats. That's her passion. Like, my passion is kittens, her passion is senior cats. She doesn't do kittens. So that has taken quite a bit of work to set up, to be honest. And we're still working on it. We're still, because you have to have a whole new set of things for senior cats. And you really honestly have to have a whole new relationship with vets because, you know, it's just two whole different worlds. And so that's taken quite a bit to set up, but I think we're finally really, really close. Also, the shelters here are shut down, which means they're not taking any animals, which means, although normally I only take sick kittens, I've had to take quite a few not sick kittens because, oh, okay, sorry. So I have quite a few kittens, not just here, I mean like everywhere. I have, at the moment, I have 19 here, and then I have another 14 in different foster homes of kittens, and then I have 5 big cats or senior cats in the new senior rehabilitation program, and 2 of those are needing surgery. It's just a big thing. So between starting the new branch and already having big cats that need like surgeries and teeth pulled, oh goodness, it's been hectic. Now Sarah's taking all that on, so now that we've got it set up, that shouldn't take up as much of my time as it has been. I'm really hoping. However, with the shelters being closed, it's just been insane, and with spay and neuter options being limited, it's been insane. So that's been going on. The other thing is one of the kittens. Oh, that's not good. That one didn't have as great of a thing. One of the kittens that are in here that you haven't met yet also has to have surgery, and that one has been a little bit difficult to coordinate because he has to have a chest plate for that surgery, and he's small. He's 2 pounds, so he's not like oh, is that you? No, it's not this one, but they all look the same. They're all tabbies. But finding supplies and getting everything ordered, and he has to eat like on raised platforms, and so getting all that done, that's been a lot. But when you meet him, you'll be fine because he is just the cutest thing, and I don't want to spoil it, but they are. But I love tabby. I love all kittens. So that's been going on. Now, one thing I wanted to say is thank you to everyone that has sent supplies. You have kept me going. Amazon has been so hard to get some things, and the shipping's taken forever, and our local stores, sometimes they'll have fancy feasts and sometimes they won't, and sometimes they'll have clumping litter and sometimes they won't. With this quarantine and this COVID, supplies have just been awful. So, hey, what's the matter? So thank you to everyone that has continued to send supplies. I am keeping track of them. However, it's not going to be the same because I have to, I do kind of quarantine them, and then I do kind of like try to disinfect them. But disinfectant is really scarce, so I don't like to use my disinfectant on the supplies unless it's urgent. So I have been letting them like quarantine for a couple days before I go through them. So it's been difficult to film them as a mail time, but I have been keeping track. Now, if you've sent anything straight to my P.O. box, so you put the address in yourself. Like my Amazon wish list comes to the rescue. So that's not a problem. But if you've been putting in my P.O. box, we had an issue in that where I live, my post office box is a satellite office, and it was closed for 2 weeks at the beginning of COVID. So when it opened back up, so everything that was sent to the post office was sent to the main branch, not to my post office. And so when it opened back up, because I knew there were things on the wish list that I hadn't gotten, I asked, and she said, no, you don't have anything, but I'll check. Well, a week and a half ago, she finally calls me, and she's like, you've got 15 boxes here that just arrived from the main office. So everyone that had been sending stuff to the P.O. box, it was going to the main office, not to my P.O. box. But I did finally pick all that up. I have made lists of it. Hopefully this week is when I'll release like all the stuff that I've gotten and do the thank yous for that. So everybody knows and can check, because that did really irritate me. There's nothing I can do about it. You know, and the post office is doing the best they can too. You know, we've never been through anything like this before, so you know, everybody just has to be patient with each other. Look at the smudges from where they went after they've eaten. They're so cute. And then last thing is, and I had forgotten to do this a million times, we have had several stories published by National Kitty. They did a story about Prim and a story about Barney. And I'm going to link those in the description bar if you just want to go read them. I mean, it's nothing. I mean, like, there's nothing for you to do. It's just in case you want to read them. I just thought it was kind of cute that they did stories on them. And then I'll also in the description have a link to Sarah's Instagram, so you can go and kind of look and see what our newest branch of rescue looks like. Yeah. Yes. I know. And I think that's it. Everything I've talked about, will unfold and you'll see like in the coming up videos. But I did just want to let you know I'm not blowing off YouTube or you know, sitting around being lazy. I really am doing things to further be able to help more cats and kittens, and I really feel like we've turned the corner and got everything, you know, kind of straightened out, so that hopefully in the next week everything will calm down and go back to more normal, and the videos will go back to more normal, and I will do official, you know, meet videos on all the new cats and kittens and that kind of thing. Okay, I hope everybody is well and staying safe, and I will see you in the next video.